Let's talk about sex, baby. Let's talk about you and me. Sex. How does it wake? Hi everyone, welcome back to Talk Sex with Ricky, where I read all the boring academic research so you don't have to. Let's talk about sex. Today, let's redefine sex in a way that lets us be more freer and open in our own sexuality. You know, you say, ooh, last night we totally had sex, but what does that really include? Traditionally and most commonly, sex equals sexual intercourse, penile-vaginal intercourse. Other behaviors like anal sex, dry humping, making out, hand stuff is considered lesser sex. Do you feel like you have to have intercourse? Do you feel like you should have intercourse as the natural progression of how sex is supposed to be? You don't. Those kind of assumptions about sex are too limiting to our sexuality and our sexual enjoyment. Bye, Felicia. You know the baseball metaphor? We got second base, we got third base. Here we got the standard model of sex. Master and Johnson's Rube Goldberg approach to sex. Foreplay, intercourse, orgasm, the end. 2 words, boring. Sex can be more than intercourse, and sex can be more than just orgasm-centered activities. The traditional model is too restricting. Let's broaden our definition of sex. We're looking at sex through a window this big, when we could be looking at sex through a window this big. Does the standard model of sex make room for orgasm? Well, maybe not. Important to note here that only 20% of women orgasm regularly from intercourse alone. 20%! Is intercourse really designed for foreplay, intercourse, orgasm, the end for women? Not at all. For a woman to orgasm during intercourse is really unusual. And another thing to note is that 10% of men don't orgasm regularly from intercourse either. Sex doesn't have to be just focused on the orgasm though. Foreplay. Why does it have to be before play? Why not as a sexual encounter itself? The author of the book, She Comes First, argues that when you're having oral sex, that's not foreplay. That's sex already. You're enjoying your partner in an intimate, pleasurable way. John Gottman suggests redefining sex as any sort of intimate touch with your partner. Is this too broad of a definition for you? It might be. Here's the most important thing. Think about what you really like and what you really want from your sexual experiences. Your sex-experiences, if you will. Give yourself and your partner permission to redefine sex for what it means to you. Physical affection is more than just intercourse, of course. Intercourse, of course. A quick teasing grope in public when no one's looking. A kiss on the neck in the kitchen, wearing sexy stockings and having your partner look at you. These sort of touches and behaviors are part of your sexuality. They can be part of your sex life. Reducing sex to just intercourse is like reducing football to just field goal kicks, or reducing a fine dining experience to just the after dinner mint. That's too limiting. Sex is a holistic dialogue between bodies. So what does sex mean to you? Think about how you would define, or maybe redefine, what sex means to you. Feel freer with your partner to create more intimacy, more room for playfulness, more of that intimate touch between two people, that dialogue between bodies. Thanks for watching.